resonance a drum has, in other words, the more it's able to vibrate, the fuller and richer its sound will be. As for making a drum, Ludwig's resident expert Kevin Packard explains that a lot of the process is intuitive. So you've got numerous determinants of tone and sound in these drums.
Absolutely.
And it all begins with these woods, the types of woods and the grains. I mean, you have maple here, you've got birch here, and on this over here, you have, this is what, American poplar?
American poplar, yes.
So each one will have a different tone, and then when you combine the three in your shell for your drum, you're really complicating it, aren't you?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, and not only that, but it also has a lot to do with thickness. And if you see, this is one single ply of American poplar. It's very thick. And even though it's a softer wood, that combined with the hardness of these thin plies that are bonded already in the maple is just going to make a bigger, rounder tone.
So do you just play with the various combinations to achieve the sort of subjective sound you want?
We're experimenting all the time, absolutely. Essentially, I mean, you get different combinations that create different types of sound. We're doing experiments right now with things like babinga, walnut, zebra wood, I mean, all different types of veneers to make different types of sound.
And a musician hears that sound and says, I want that.
Absolutely. Drumming is an emotional process. Making drums is the same type of thing. It's an art. It's not just science. It's not something you can do on an assembly line. It's something that has to be felt.
With drums, that intuition and a lot of craftsmanship come together, and it starts with the shell. The shell is made of thin sheets of hardwoods like maple and birch. They're glued together at the mill into plies that are 2 or 3 pieces thick. These thinner pieces of wood can be bent into a rounded shape more easily, and because they're so flexible, they're also more resonant. So let me be clear on something. 3 plies of birch.
Exactly.
Stuck together.
Yes.
Glued together.
Bonded together. Yeah.
Bonded together. And you can actually see the layers if you look really closer. These multiple plies of wood become even thicker as the shell is formed, thanks to something called the bladder press. We're now building what will be the foundation of our drum. This is the beginning of the shell, and it's on this that our various drum heads will sit to perform and execute the perfect Ludwig sound. All right, so we need to start gluing. Right under here?
Yeah, go ahead. Just let it go.
First, glue is applied to the middle piece of wood, the core. This is the thickest layer of the shell and helps to make it sturdy and durable. And then we add our third most interior